Welcome back to Operation Pixel. I'm here in the pub having a good time with my new ghostly friends. Just dancing around. You see that hair swing? Holy cow. It's like a helicopter. Just gonna take off. Oh, speaking of helicopters, that umbrella is just levitating there. Alright, how's it going, Frizzy? I'm Frizzy the Banshee, a half-life who heralds death. You're off into the netherworld to look for your mother? How sweet. I don't want to talk to that one. I'm just gonna get going. I want to see what else happens. I'm looking for a scarecrow. I believe that is the last thing they told me. Ah. What took you so long, Ellen? I'm Scarecrow. Who? Ooh, you want to see your mother, hmm? Then you should go to the netherworld. The entrance leads beneath the south henge. Come on, I'll show you what I mean. I still don't know if people like the voice. Nobody watches our show, so I have no feedback on friggin' voices. Wee-hee-hee, do you know where the henge is? Just follow the village path south. I get the feeling that maybe he's talking about the little stone structure that was on the cliff. That seemed like if there was gonna be a doorway, the big doorway looking structure I feel like is a very reasonable place to expect it to be. Oh, this is a little different actually. Ooh, glad you made it. Shall we go see your mother? You'll take me to her? Ooh, with pleasure. I have a soft spot for women in mourning. Today is a special, as it's Samhain. It's a prayer day for the dead. You can go beneath the henge. Go there to get your clothes. What? What kind of clothes? Will I be able to see my mother then? Yes, but you must perform the ancient ritual of donning the cloak of Sini. Apparently, the ancients were able to use that mantle to bring the souls of those in the netherworld into this world. This is all very suspicious. I don't know if I can trust these guys. I don't know what they're up to. Also, I'm sort of curious where the reporter-journalist guy is during all this, because his prologue has got to be completely different. Oh, speaking of which, this is still the prologue, so I'm not even anywhere yet. Oh, man. Well, at least the game's creepy, right? You know, I was sitting here like, hopefully the game fits in for October, and it seems all right, but there isn't really much gameplay yet still. Probably because it's still the prologue. There's an ancient cloak in this chamber, used for netherworld battle. Ancient priestesses using the cloak could hear the voices of the dead every night. You have the power to don the cloak, because for you, death is a very familiar matter, isn't it? Why me? Trust me, I can just tell. That's why I brought you here. Over time, you have lost many things. So, we can search together. My only memories of my mother are of her reading a picture book to me, and the pendant she gave me as a charm. Yes, yes. Perhaps you've blocked out the painful memories, but it's all right now. I like making silly voices.
Put on the cloak of sea, and you can meet the dead. The rest, Ellen.
My voice wasn't that far off.
But be careful. Finding her. Good thing.
Oh, help me!
Hang on.
Let me go!
Hey, finish.
Uh-oh. What's going on here?
Need to be careful. This guy, he'll suck the life out of you just to spite you. Lucky for me, I'm already half dead. I'll say
Huh.
this just one more time. The Netherworld's a very dangerous place. If you go there, you may never make it back.
I must see my mother. If there is any chance of finding her, I can face any danger.
It is actually interesting, though, also. Whoa. It is also interesting, though, I was gonna say, to see, I mean, I also find it very weird that she had just had, like, a freaking magical girl transformation. She's, like, never been here, and just this happens, and she's just like, okay, that's just what happens, then. But I do find it interesting they used Irish folklore, because you see a lot of Greek mythology stuff, like, everywhere, and, Norse mythology stuff is pretty common. But Irish mythology seems kind of pervasive in modern thingy-majigs. So it's kind of interesting to see that this game is using it so heavily. Oh, dude, check out how cool my freaking trench coat thing is. Oh, man. Alright, so... Why, Ellen, you do look to die for. Now, don't be afraid. Go through the door. I can't do an Irish accent, otherwise I'd try. But I feel like if I tried one just, like, for the heck of it, I would probably butcher it. You mean that thing shining there? Yes, that's the gateway between this world and the netherworld. I don't know why he says wee-hee-hee so much. He's kind of a giggly person, I guess, but... Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Is this game gonna end up being like Pokemon? Or is it a hack and slash? Is it gonna be like Kingdom Hearts? Is it gonna... I have no idea. I still haven't gotten to play the game besides running around a little bit. Oh man. Oh, that was it. What? Oh no. What is this place? I feel like I'm in a dream. There's no time to sightsee. You'll be driven out of the netherworld at dawn. The question is, will you be able to find your mother by then? Oh yes, and beware of folks. They are made of the souls of the dead and will attack. Okay. Hey there. Hey there, friend. I don't know you. Hello and welcome. This is the fairy realm, where we fairies live. On behalf of the fairy lord, we have long welcomed the living. Heed our advice well. Okay. They're just tutorial dudes, I guess, then? That's nothing. Gotta use that mini-map. Oh, hey, more of these guys. I have lots to tell you. I'll enclose important things in brackets when I talk. I don't want to read a whole bunch of tutorials. I'm sure we can figure it out, and if we can't, then, you know, we'll read it then. Long, long ago, the living sometimes visited the netherworld, but not now. Why did people forget they could visit the land of the dead? Hold on, I want to check to see if I can turn up text speed just a little bit. Is there a menu button? Alright, it's the select button for some reason. Oh wait, no, this is just something. Okay. It's a stat screen. None of the other buttons do anything. Okay, I don't know if I have a menu. I was gonna see if I can turn up the text speed, but guess that'll be another problem for another time. In the meantime, what's over this way? More cutscene. All these must be folks. Hello, I'm looking for my mother. Hey! Careful, Ellen! Scarecrow. Be careful, Ellen. What's this? That's the energy from their souls. Their IDs. I don't know. It's probably IDs. I feel like I've heard that pronounced something very differently. Because I'm also a big fan of Berserk, the manga. And in there, they sort of came across, something along these lines. I think that there was a witch that may have actually taken some reference from, Irish folklore. And, oh man, I should look up how to pronounce that, just so that I don't do it wrong. Because it's kind of like, how sometimes if you see, like, the Chinese, like, they're talking about the martial arts and they have chi, like C-H-I. I've heard that pronounced ki fairly often. To the point where I think it's probably meant to be pronounced ki and not chi. I could be wrong on that. You know, if anyone knows for sure and actually watches this, and, you know, leave a comment, let me know. I would appreciate that. They're ids. Whee! Ellen, hold out your hand. Hurry! Yes! Yes, that's it! The cloak is... Oh, no, the cloak is absorbing something. It's hard to tell. I have to pay attention to the color of the text box. What just happened? The cloak can absorb their ids. But what for? To fight! But how could I... The cloak will show you the way! Well, I guess that's sort of EXP, maybe? Or new moves? Maybe I'll be able to do things now? This indicates your character's hit points. Straightforward enough. Yeah, if it reaches 0, you die. Makes sense. This shows your character's mind capacity. It's expended when folks are used, but recovers after a certain period of time. Okay, so maybe this is like Pokemon. Assign folks to this palette and activate them by pressing the action buttons. The poke will continuously attack while you press the button rapidly. The Kilmulis will act as a shield to protect you. Okay. How unusual. Valid attacks cause blue ids to fly out of folks. Yes, just keep whacking him. If a red id appears, it can be absorbed. Press the absorb button, R1, and flick the controller upward. Ah, I'm gonna need to unplug the freaking charger thing. I actually have to use the motion controls here. Id successfully absorbed. Absorbing ids increases the folks you can use and also contributes to character's growth. Okay. Let's see, I see a side path over here. Is that worth checking out at all? I don't know, it's loading another zone. It's maybe not what I wanted, but... Oh man, did this game just open up into a big old level? Alright, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna start with where they sort of left me off at. But we're gonna do it next on Operation Pixel. Because it seems like we finally get to play the game now. Haha!